nice and close. It's gonna be loud. There we go, that was the first takeoff of the B-29 Superfortress, only 2 of which are actually able to fly still.
1,000 pounds of bombs in this area. Incendiaries that they dropped to start fires in the plane about half this size.
Wow, guys, look at this. You got vintage vehicles in here and lots of vintage aircraft.
This is where my grandpa would have sat right here if he were the engineer on one of these.
Perfect.
Hello everyone, it's James Chamberlain, and today I've got some really special footage and a very special and unique vlog for you guys. Today we're going to be heading up to the Yanks Air Museum, and we're going to be taking a look at a B-29 Superfortress. The Boeing B-29 is an extremely prominent World War II bomber plane. It's also one of the bombers that helped participate in the bombing of Japan during World War II, which makes it overall just a very unique and historically important plane. Today only 2 of them in the whole world are able to still fly, but we're going to get to go ahead and take a look at one of those, and we're going to get to go inside. I'm going to be giving you guys a tour, and we're also going to get some live flight footage. I am really excited for this. This is definitely something quite special, as it's not something that a lot of people will get to see, as the B-29 is a very rare and special plane. This is really going to be a special aviation related vlog, and I hope you guys enjoy this one. Let's go ahead and get to it. Alright guys, here we are heading into Yanks Air Museum, and we've actually been near here before. We've already visited in a previous vlog. We've actually visited Planes of Fame Air Museum, which is actually right across the street from this location. This is a very unique table, guys. Very unique. Alright guys, we have just entered the first hangar in here. Wow, this is nice. This is quite a large hangar, as you guys can see. Lots and lots of different aircraft in here. We've got a few minutes to wait before the actual takeoff, which is of course the part that I really want to film well and get you guys amazing footage of. And while we go ahead and wait, we can take a look around here at the museum and look at all of the stuff that they've got here, and I can go ahead and show all of that stuff to you guys and give you guys a few facts while we're here as well.
That's an actual UH-1H.
AHC, huh?
AKA Huey.
We are out here, guys, just waiting for the launch. We have about 15 minutes, and then we're going to get some actual live footage of the launch, which obviously is going to be amazing to see that, and also to get all of that captured here on video. That's cool.
That's when you get unexpected
surprises, yes.
They're just practicing for an air show or something.
Now there it is, guys. As it gets closer, we'll be able to get a much better shot, but it's quite a ways out there right now.
Look. Buggy, look at me, please.
Kaden, look at Grandpa.
He grabbed the banner when he went down, dipped down.
Yeah.
What is it?
Fly takes us up.
It is a advertisement
For a beer. There we go. That was the first takeoff of the B-29 Superfortress. There are 26 of them intact that are in the world, only 2 of which are actually able to fly still, this being one of those 2. So that's definitely quite a special occasion. It was great to see the takeoff. We're gonna actually get to be back here in a couple hours to film a second takeoff, and hopefully I can get even better shots. But overall, I think that was definitely a great takeoff. And when you look up into the sky after it launches and lifts off, you could really just see the true size of that bomber. Now that that's done, we're gonna go ahead and tour some of the hangars here, guys. I'll be giving you guys some basic walkthroughs of their hangar bays in here so that you can really see what this place is all about out here. And then we're actually gonna be going back to once again see the Superfortress, and we're actually gonna get some footage of the interior, and then we're gonna get to see it take off again. Right here up in the front right corner of the bay right here, we have a replica of the Wright Flyer. Take a look, guys. Wow, just look at all the intricate work that went into this. Ford Model T horseless carriage. This right here is a legitimate vehicle, guys. This is the real deal. This is not a replica. I'm not sure what this is, but it's definitely quite cool, and it is some sort of airplane. Now we can see what this is. This is actually a standard J1, so now you guys know what this is. It's a 2-seat trainer. Here are some wooden props. It looks like a couple metal ones here, but most of these are wooden. Look at the way the wings are swept on this. If you guys are familiar with the movie Top Gun, you may recognize these names. Take a look at this cockpit. Wow. You can see here just how important it was when you were a pilot to make sure you were highly trained and knew what you were doing, because they had a lot to pay attention to. Alright, now we've really got to hustle, guys, so that we can go take a look at the interior of the Superfortress. There is definitely a line here.
That's what you put in here.
I believe this is the line to go into the B-29, so we've got a lot of waiting after we eat. There it is, up nice and close. In a minute, we're going to get a lot closer and go inside. In 1 second, we're going to see this engine fire up, and I am really excited for this.
Same engine in the P-39 you see in here, and it's
you went through restoration, the P-63 has an Allison engine in it as well. Now on the other side of the hangar, the P-51A has an Allison engine in it.
That's what these are, 12 cylinders?
Yeah. It's a loud fuel pump. Here we go, guys. It's gonna be loud.
Let's see.
Okay guys, here we are getting ready to board the B-29 Superfortress and take a look inside. I hope you guys enjoyed the footage of that Allison engine firing up there. Very loud. My ears are still recovering, but I am into engines. I absolutely love that type of stuff. So that was a great experience. Unfortunately, my camera died while I was filming over there, so now I'm stuck on my phone, but hopefully I can still get you guys some great shots. Alrighty, I'm just using my phone, but I'll try to get a little bit of footage up in here. Take a look at this here in the rear part of the cockpit up there. It looks like they got an air sealed door in here because this part of the cabin is sealed and is not compressed. Yeah, it's not an experience worth missing. Look at all the cables. So all these cables, guys, are for throttle control, steering, all of that stuff. It's a very advanced network of cables right here that are connected to all the controls up in the cockpit. This is a pressurized tube. The front and rear cabins are pressurized, so the only way to get through when they're up in the air is to crawl through this tube to the back of the plane. Here is what the tube would look like up here. Wow. That is cool. Look at all of the equipment in here, guys. Take a look at this.
There you go. Step on down.
All of the electrical wiring and everything is all labeled. Everything is very organized in here, which I'd imagine is very important, especially if something goes wrong.
Airplane, so, but it was remotely controlled by those three gunners back there, and neither any of those bubbles. Or the bombardier could also control it. If you look to the right above the Norton bomb site, that's what the gun sight looked like.
Alrighty guys, here we are heading up further forward. Take a look at this. This is where the pilot and co-pilot would have been, right up there. Here are all of the different stations. The engineer and the bombardier would have been up there as well. This is where my grandpa would have sat right here if he were the engineer on one of these. I've heard my grandpa was the engineer on one of these, so he would have sat right here. Alrighty guys, well there you have it. That was the B-29 Superfortress, only two of which in the world can fly. Not only did I enjoy getting to head out there to Yank's museum because of the rarity of the Superfortress, but it was also just because I am really fascinated by aviation and all things plane related, so that just made this whole experience even more exciting for me. I'm so thankful that I got to be one of the people that got to go out there and create some footage on this amazing airplane that you don't get to see every day, once again due to their rarity. Also be on the lookout because just a week after we did this trip, we headed out to Planes of Fame Air Museum, which is literally right across the street from Yank's, and there we got to see a B-17 Flying Fortress, which is the predecessor to the Superfortress and is also an amazing and exciting bomber to see too, and I got to get some great footage of that one as well. Anyway guys, once again, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy, please leave a like and maybe even subscribe. Goodbye everyone.